Noswaith dda, bobol, a chroeso cynnes iawn, rwan te. Good evening, folks, and a very warm welcome. Now then, Cyngor Conwy, Diswyddo aelod o staff ac un arall yn ymddiswyddo dros ddiogelu data. Conwy Council, dismissal of a member of staff and another resigning over data protection. Cyfres pedwar a phennod rhif, chant a chwech. Series 4 and episode number 336. Byddaf Yn Goroesi. I will survive. I will survive. Heddiw yw dydd Mercher y cyntaf o'r Orffennaf 2026. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of July 2026, ac mae hi'n 6 munud wedi 10 o'r hwyr, and this is 6 minutes past 10 p.m. Heddiw rwy'n teimlo'n fwy gyhoeddus. Heddiw rwy'n teimlo'n fwy cyfforddus i siarad amdanaf fy hun a hyd yn oed dangos rhai fideos ohono fi. Today I feel more comfortable to talk about me and even show some videos of me. Yeah, not a big feat really, but when I started doing this a couple of years ago, I hadn't been on a computer for a while. I hadn't been on social media, and yeah. So coming back to using a computer again, and computer programming, and then using social media, it's all like slowly getting back into things, feeling more comfortable. I'd hidden away, I'd had problems. Anyway, you'll read about it now, or in the web lesson, I'll hear about it now. Byddaf Yn Goroesi. I will survive. Yma o hyd. Still here. Dydw i ddim wedi gweld fy mhlant ers 10 mlynedd. I haven't seen my children for 10 years. Es I drwy'r llysoedd I gael mynediad. I went through the courts to get access. Digwyddodd canolfannau cyswllt a galwadau fideo. Contact centres and video calls happened. Ni pharhawf mamau I wneud hynny. The mothers did not continue with them. Dydy fy neulu ddim yn ei gweld nhw chwaith. My family don't see them either. Roeddwn i'n sobor am 10 mlynedd pan stopiodd y cyswllt. I was sober for 10 years when the contact stopped. Yfais eto. I drank again. Llwyfais I stopio eto. I managed to stop again. Rydw I bron I 10 mlynedd yn sober eto. I'm almost 10 years sober again. Rydw i'n aros I weld a fydd fy mhlant fel oedolion yn fy ngweld I eu hunain. I'm waiting to see if my children, as adults, will see me for themselves. Rydw i'n amyneddgar. I'm patient. Rydw I wedi tyfu. I've grown. Does dim gen I ddim dicter. I have no anger. Rydw I wrth fy modd a'r mamau am ddod a phlentyn. I love the mothers for bringing a child into the world. Roeddwn I eu caru nhw pan gefais I blentyn. I loved them when we had a child together. Cawson ni blentyn gyda'n gilydd fel bod y cysylltiad yn parhau. We had a child together, so the connection continues. Rydw I eisiau I fy mhlant garu ei mam a'i tad. I want my children to love their mother and father. Rydw I eisiau hynny I bawb. I want that for everyone. Tyfais o'r boen. I grew from the pain. Rydw i'n meddwl amdanyn nhw rhan fwyaf o ddyddiau ac yn arfer crio'n aml. I think about them most days and used to cry often. Gweithaf y boen, rydw i'n dewis ffordd positif. Despite the pain, I choose a positive path. Rydw i'n dysgu ac yn creu mwyn i mi allu aros yn sefydlog mwyn i mi allu bod yn aelod cadarnhaol o gymdeithas. I learn and create so that I can stay stable and be a positive member of society. Rydw i'n rhannu'r hyn rydw i'n ei wybod. I'm sharing what I know. Rydw i eisiau helpu eraill. I want to help others. Rydw i eisiau helpu fy mam sy'n byw yng Nghymru. I want to help my mum who lives in Wales. Felly, mae angen bod yng Nghymru. So, I need to be in Wales. Os ydw i yng Nghymru, mae'n rhaid i mi helpu'r iaith Gymraeg. If I'm in Wales, I have to help the Welsh language. Pan fyddaf yn gwneud pethau, rwy'n ei gwneud yn ddewis. When I do things, I do them intensely. Mae gen I sawl cyflwr sy'n effeithio'n gryf arnaf. I have several conditions that affect me strongly. Roeddwn i'n gobeithio y gallai bod yn dda mewn rhywbeth, roi rhywfaint o gydnabyddiaeth i'm gwaith. I was hoping that being good at something might give my work some recognition. Gwelais yn y newyddion sut mae dysgwyr yn aml yn cael eu cydnabod. I saw in the news how learners are often recognised. Rwydd wedi ceisio'n galed iawn gyda phob sgil sydd gennyf. I have tried very hard with every skill I have. Rwydd am i'm gwaith gael ei weld a'i ddefnyddio. I want my work to be seen and used. Rwy'n am deimlo'n ddefnyddiol. I want to feel useful. Rwydd am i'n plant fod yn falch. I want my children to be proud. Rwydd am iddyn nhw weld fy mod i'n positif. I want them to see that I'm positive. Rwydd am iddyn nhw weld fy mod i'n autistig. I want them to see that I'm autistic. And I want them to see I'm autistic. Mae gen I ADHD. I have ADHD. Mae gen I RSD. I have RSD. Rwy'n credu bod hyn rwydd wedi wneud yn ddefnyddiol. I believe what I have done is useful. Fodd bynnag, mae'r Gymraeg yn nis iawn, ac mae gan y cyfryngau am awyrgylch clic. Welsh is very niche, and the media can have a clique-like atmosphere. Pwy a wir? Who knows? Efallai nad ydyn nhw'n hoffi'r pennol clyfar. Maybe they don't like a clever clogs, a smart arse. Efallai ei fod oherwydd fy mod i'n Sais. Maybe it's because I'm English. Yn ôl pob tebyg, rwy'n ddiamanedd. Where are we? Perhaps I'm impatient. Efallai fy mod i'n bod yn sensitif. Maybe I'm being too sensitive. Yn gyffredinol, dyna sut ydw I. That's generally how I am. Mae bellach wedi dod yn ffordd therapeutig o ddysgu I mi ymdopi ar hyn rwy'n ei ystyried yn wrthodiad. It has now become a therapeutic way for me to learn to cope with what I perceive as rejection. Trwy'r Gymraeg, des I o hyd I rywun a'r un cyflwr sy'n digwydd bod yn therapydd. Through Welsh, I have found someone with the same condition who also happens to be a therapist. Rydw I wedi bod yn cael therapi ac mae pethau wedi gwella llawer. I've been having therapy and things have improved a great deal. Peidiwch am camddeall, sorry. Don't get me wrong, rydw I wedi cael gormod o hynny. I've had enough of that. Rydw I wrth fy modd â'r Gymraeg. I love the Welsh language. Rydw I wedi cael fy nerbyn mewn sawl capel Cymraeg. I have been accepted in several Welsh chapels, dosbarth coleg a grwpiau dysgu, college classes and learning groups. Rydw I wedi bod yn mynd ar ôl dilysu a derbyn ar-lein gormod. I've spent too much time chasing validation and acceptance online. Ond yn y byd go iawn, mae fy newrder wrth gymdeithasu eto wedi cael llwyddiannau enfawr. But in the real world, my renewed courage to socialise has brought huge successes. Mae gen I ffrindiau sy'n gofalu amdanaf. I have friends who care about me. Rydw i'n anelu at feddwl yn y Gymraeg ac chyfansoddi yn y Gymraeg nawr. I'm aiming to think in Welsh and compose in Welsh now. Fel plentyn, dywysais fynd I ysgol uwchradd Gymraeg. As a child, I chose to attend a Welsh secondary school. Roeddwn I eisiau her I'm cadw'n ffocws. I wanted a challenge to keep me focused. Cefais fy mwlio allan. I was bullied out of it. Does dim ots. Doesn't matter. Byddaf yn creu yn y Gymraeg fel na allai fy mwlis hyd yn oed ei ddychmygu. I will create in Welsh in a way that my bullies could never have imagined. Yn eu hiaith nhw, in their own language. Does gen I ddim problem gyda'r bullies chwaith. I don't have a problem with the bullies either. Rydw I wrth fy modd a'r bullies hyd yn oed. I even love them. Dymunaf heddwch iddyn nhw. I wish them peace. Yn anffodus, mae un wedi marw o gyffuriau. Sadly, one has died because of drugs. Roedd un arall yn y charchar am ladrata a bygwth menw feichiog a challell. Another went to prison for robbery and threatening a pregnant woman with a knife. Y llall yn ddyn wedi newid sydd wedi ymddihiro. The other has changed and apologised. The other is a changed man and apologised. Rydw I wedi bod yn hyfforddi mewn crefftau ymladd byth ers hynny. I've trained in martial arts ever since. Fyddwn ni ddim mor ffit ystwyth ac effro heb ddyn nhw. I wouldn't be as fit, agile or alert without them. Fyddwn ni ddim yn boblogaeth nac yn gyfoethog. I won't be popular or rich. Dydw i erioed wedi bod. I never have been. Fydda I byth. I never will be. A dydw I ddim eisiau bod. And I don't want to be. Dydy fy mwyneb na'n enw ddim ar hyn rwy'n ei wneud. My face and my name are not on what I create. Rydw I wedi gwario tua 1,000 o bunnoedd o arian o fy ngariad hyd yn hyn yn ystod o prosiect Cymraeg hwn. So far I've spent around £1,000 of my girlfriend's money on this Welsh project. LearnWelshFast.com. Dydw I ddim wedi cael swydd na buddaliadau ers tua 12 mlynedd. I haven't had a job or received benefits for about 12 years. Mae fy nghyflwr yn gwneud pethau'n anodd iawn. My condition makes life very difficult. Fe nes I oroesi fel cerddor stryd pan oeddwn i'n byw yn y coed. I survived as a street musician when I lived in the woods. Mae fy ngariad yn gwneud cais am fudd-daliadau I mi. My girlfriend is applying for benefits on my behalf. Yn y Gymraeg... Byddwn ni wrth fy modd yn cael swydd. I'd love to have a job. Yn y Gymraeg, in Welsh. Ar y ddealltwriaeth fy mod i'n neuro-amrywiol. In Welsh, with the understanding that I'm neurodivergent. Mae gen I brofiad helaeth mewn dylunio meddalwedd. I have extensive experience in software design. There you go, today's lesson. I've had a rattle on a bit about me. I felt confident to put a video on of me. My face hasn't been on it. My name will follow and more. Just building up the confidence to do more. When I first started doing it, I didn't have the confidence to make videos, even though they work better for people. So I thought, what can I do? So I made a video with a puppet. My aunt, she's like my godparent, really. She sewed this Daft Punk, this dragon puppet for me to use because I didn't have... But it would have taken ages to do decent videos with this puppet and graphics and stuff. So I opted for a podcast instead. And I've built up confidence doing that. And since then, I've read books in Welsh, found a therapist, thank you, Non. I read a book in the library by a musician. Found out someone's got the same condition. Got therapy. And now I went back to social media and I put my picture on and I put my name on. And I've told people what I do sometimes and I've made friends. And I've started writing to people and stuff. And going places I haven't been to. And I got a few people looking out for me and it's really good. And yeah, it's time to slowly open up even more. So there's some videos I've found of me busking. I did busking for a number of years. The first one you see is early days, short hair, and then there's some in the later days. So some from my very early days of busking, some from my very last days of busking. And then I had a heart attack. And on the streets, carried on, sang Always Look on the Bright Side of Life, while I had another heart attack. Then went home, as I was having another one, the ambulance came. So, all good. Had a stent put in. A few years later, fitter than ever. But yeah, I haven't busked but I haven't done any busking. But I've done so much Welsh, I've left other things alone. I wanted to get like really good at Welsh first. But it's time for me to get back into my music. That's why it's been introduced into what I'm doing. Because I used to do a lot of it. And I overdid it with the busking, so the job affected my hobby for a bit. I've always loved music. Anyway, I'm waffling. So there's a few videos there that I've found of me. I didn't know it was being recorded, but there's a few videos of me busking. And it's a big thing for me to share these, because I wanted to be anonymous. For fear, really. I've come back to an area where I was bullied a lot, and I imagined that things from 35, 40 years ago might come back to bother me. And I've been away for 30 years. Not in prison, just away in England. And I came back and fear that. And I have other fear of people who've said things about me, exes and stuff. And I don't want anything to cause me any problems, because I just want to get on with my life. But I've held myself back for a lot of fears that are imaginary. And it's time to challenge them. Thank you. Waffled on, ta-ra. Sorry about all that. Also, I'm back. It's like an encore, isn't it? It's not a ta-ra yet. I've not done the news. So, Aberystwyth, arestio dyn, pedwar ai hugain oed ar amheuaeth o geisio lofruddio. Aberystwyth arrested a 24-year-old man on suspicion of attempted murder. Myfyrwr, 19 oed, wedi marw tra ar daith gwobr dig Caeredin Powys. An 18-year-old student has died while on a Duke of Edinburgh award trip in Powys. Carfan Cymru wedi anghydfod ag Undeb Rugby Cymru cyn ei gêm yn erbyn Fiji. The Welsh squad are in dispute with the Welsh Rugby Union before their match against Fiji. Powys ymchwiliad yn dilyn sawl ymgais I dorri I mewn I ysbytai. Powys investigation following several attempts to break into hospitals. Ymchwilio I ymosodiad rhyw onedig yng Nghaerfyrddin. Ymchwilio I ymosodiad rhyw onedig yng Nghaerfyrddin. Investigating an alleged sexual assault in Carmarthen. So that's it. Now I'm going. Bye.